you doing?
Nata, you can escape through here.
Escape?
People out there will help you. Hmm?
But what about you?
Go on.
Wait!
Go!
Don't leave me!
Be strong!
Begin observation log of the East-West Buffer Zone and the Eastlands beyond, commonly known as the Forbidden Lands.
Weather?
Fair.
Inclemencies?
None.
Visibility?
Dust haze present.
Large monsters?
Clear.
Small monsters?
Clear.
Endemic life?
A number of native birds.
All standard readings, sir.
Yes.
Other anomalies? Other anomalies?
Down there. Someone's in trouble. Set us down along the desert perimeter. It can't be a child. Are you all right? Can you hear me? He's still breathing.
Luarte. Luarte.
It's an ancient language.
Tend to him.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I don't see any serious injuries.
But he's dehydrated.
I thought the Forbidden Lands were uninhabited, sir.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
Alright, hello there everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome. Give me a second, I'm going to change over to Wi-Fi. Right, hopefully that's it now. See, I'm having a bit of trouble with Ethernet cable at the minute, so that's why I kept this thing. So I'll switch to Wi-Fi for the stream, and then I'll sort the Ethernet and out after. So well, Right, let's get our card to create it. Oh yeah, as I was saying, on Twitch I'm still Devil Shin TTV, but that'll be getting changed to match my YouTube, which is Excelling Failure. So let's get to work. Well, I think we're going to go for... I'm going to go for a preset, but I just need to see which one I'm going to go for. See, I like the old-timey look, so I'm going to go for it. Clothing. I suppose that one. Oh yeah, I forgot we can change stuff, that's right. Let's go for... Okay, this could take me a minute or two. It always does when it comes to character creation. Waist, like that one. Legs, I believe we go for... I guess just stick that one. Colorways. I think we're going to go for like a green and... Yeah, I think like a... green and like a dark bluey purple, I think would go well together. Clothing on the waist, I think we'll do that as just white. Legs will do to match it. So, hello to Queen of Welcome in, I hope you're doing very well. Welcome to my stream of Monster Hunter Wilds. I am absolutely... well, I got it yesterday, started playing it. There's 3 slots, I create 2 characters. Well, I'm going 3 characters, one will be just for I'm playing myself, 2 for when I'm streaming, and 3rd file will be for like YouTube videos as well. But yeah, how have you been? I hope you're doing well. How is everything over in America? It's been a while. So it could be here a wee minute or two because I like to take the time and create my character. So we'll go for that. Hello random, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Go for that style. I hope you both are doing very well. Tomorrow I'll be doing another stream hopefully. Well, it's up in the windows at the minute, but I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter World, Rise, and this. I've only started playing this, so it's actually quite fun. You ever play any of the Monster Hunter games? They're actually quite a lot of fun, especially if you can get a grip together. It has been a while, My internet's been playing up majorly at the minute, so it's because I have it connected through an Ethernet cable. My Ethernet cable is kind of bandjacked, so it keeps disconnecting, so I had to switch to Wi-Fi there. So if you see a bit of lag or that's why. Let's do this one to be the most important piece. Ah fuck, that's not good, man. Yeah, it sucks. Like after after Xmas not there. Yeah, no problem. Right, go for that style. Yeah, I kind of like that style there, the blue, like the dark blue purple with the green. It's only for this outfit here, like it's not for his armor, because you can't change his armor sadly. Or it's armor color, you can't change. Hairstyle, I think, you know what, I'm going to go for the white with light green. Change iris color to dark blue. We're going to change his beard base color, has to be white to match his hair. But yeah, other than that, I hope you've had a half decent Christmas. So did, but you know, it sucks. It's one of the worst times, you know, always after Christmas for everybody. Like, I get where all the struggle and shit comes from. Go for that there, and tights, I guess. We'll just go for that. Actually, it doesn't look actually that bad. I don't know yet what style we're going for, what weapon and all that there. But yeah, have you ever played Monster Hunters? Monster Hunters are really fun. But especially when you kind of get a group together, they're a lot more fun. So there. Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, looks good. And now we're over to the Palico. You know what, actually, I kind of like that black with the pink and the white. Well, that was easy. That was an easy choice. Like, I'll get annoying, but I like it. So yeah, that'll work. Name. What are we going to call you? You seem like you know what, we're going to call you Yurikko. Don't know why, I just like the name. So Yurikko is our name. And the Palico, we're going to call you pawnee. Yeah, pawnee. Display all. Okay. Perfect. Took me longer to create my first character, so it took a lot more time, but this one here actually just kind of melded quite well together, so it did.
Let's do this.
Oh, that voice just fits him perfectly too. The old gritty soldier voice. So I'm not sure yet, but we'll practice the weapons once we get to that part. And my other character, I'm using the switch axe and bow second weapon.
Your reputation precedes you, Hunter. I trust you know what I've called you here to discuss. Yes, sir. The Forbidden Lands.
That voice is perfect for him. So it is.
Precisely about the boy we rescued in the vicinity. Entry to the region itself has been restricted for 1,000 years. We thought it completely
As it was, well, I'll wait until the cutscenes finish. I don't really like talking over them. So be right back when
our surprise to have discovered this boy. He claimed to be part of a clan, the Keepers. He said they have a village in a land we thought uninhabited for ages. A few years have passed, but the Academy, of course, has remained skeptical.
This village, is there evidence it exists?
Nothing absolute, but the mysterious composition of the boy's pendant suggests it might. And as for how we came to rescue the boy,
Sir?
it seems a certain monster had forced him to flee. It attacked his village, and he escaped alone. Unfortunately, the underground tunnel he used to make his escape collapsed. We found him, took him in, and here we are.
Do we know the status of the village?
Unknown.
And of the monster?
Unknown. However, the scholars hypothesize that it may be a monster, which we thought to have...
I'll wait. I just wanted to go for like an old soldier gritty look to him. So that he's been through the things and, you know, he's served in them all.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
And the gimmick of him sending him to this place as the lead hunter fits him quite well for him being to say that he's more experienced.
Speaking of which, I have an extra assignment for you.
Hello, my name is Alma.
I know nothing about any of the cutscenes. I'd say, give me a second, I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, yep, I can pause them. I didn't even know I actually just remembered there you can actually pause cutscenes. So I can talk for a minute or two before we continue on. Character-wise, this character, Yurikko, I wanted him to be like a old, like, soldier who's had, like, you know, his experience. He's seen his share of the hunts. He's seen his share. He's been in the expeditions for a long time and all that there. And that's why he's got the deep voice, like an old grey soldier voice. And that's why he's got the white. And he has his colour scheme he likes, which is green and like the dark blue. Weapon wise, see, this is what I'm trying to think before I play on the cutscene, because as you know yourself, random the way I am, I don't really like talking over cutscenes when they're going. But I actually just remembered that you can pause it. So yeah, Christmas time sucks. Recovering after it is even worse. But have you ever played any of the Monster Hunter games? They're actually a lot of fun, especially if you can get ones together and play them with you in a group. They're a lot of fun. But they take a wee bit of time to learn, but they're really actually quite a lot of fun. My other character that I created to play by myself, you know, solo on my own when I'm not streaming or anything, is I skip all the cutscenes with him because I like to see all the cutscenes when I'm streaming new with everybody else. So I know nothing about cutscenes. I know bits and pieces of what's going on, where I'm at the minute. I'm not that far into it because I get sidetracked by running around exploring places. So so that's his Yurikko. Don't know why I went for the name. I just felt like it fitted him. So it did quite well. Well, after I finished creating them, I felt like, you know, Yurikko fits them quite well. And it's actually quite fun to say as well. So it is. So I'll resume this here, and I will talk once this one's... The thing is, this game's a lot more story focused, but there is a lot of exploring. You can do a lot of free running around the place. You can go on free hunts around the place. You can progress the story as quick as you want or take your time at it. It's really entirely up to yourself. Monster Hunter World, the other one was playing a bit more linear. You have expeditions, but it goes from, you know, you accept this mission to go to this mission, you go to that mission. This one is a little more free with stuff, so to speak. So I'll let this resume. But yeah, now we know that there, so that comes in handy if I need to explain anything or if I need to talk during the video's playing, I can pause it. You also can pause your game even if you're playing online, which is pretty awesome because you're sharing a server with people, but you're not really, if that makes sense. You can still go do your own things and all that stuff.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started. This is gonna be great! I hope we find them soon.
It's Yurikko time.
That's all right.
I've seen this part. It's awesome. So this is his years of experience and expertise coming into play here. Yurikko time. Let's go. This part is like a bit of a tutorial. These things are called secrets. So they are. This one here you don't really do much. It's just in this area you're just kind of just running along. Just part of the story, so to speak, for the first tutorial stuff. But this is your main way of getting about. You can either go on foot or you can use the secret. Same way in Rise you have your Palamat. World you're on foot until later on in the game. So this is where we do a wee bit of stuff here. We need to get this. You can see what I mean, like it just fits him so well, like to be the main lead in the one to protect, the lead everything. So here, this is where it teaches you to use your slinger. You're supposed to hit them when they come in the ground, but you can't feel it, so you don't really need to worry about it. Because you're supposed to aim in their mouth, and that's supposed to stun them, stuns them, but there's no point. It doesn't achieve anything. You can't feel it, so it's just to basically get you into the idea of using the slinger when you're on your secret. So you're firing up at them ones to collect like the screamer pods to fire. So you do collapse and stuff as well. So you see what I mean, like it's a lot more story focused. The Great Sword. Yurikko's had enough. I don't know, Yurikko just fit the name so well for him. So it did. Now he's got that there. He's got, how do you put it? He's got that there supportive, caring sounding voice, but also quite deep and harsh sounding. That he's seen some shit over the years, but it also is quite, I guess you, they're like a sound, how would you explain? Sounding voice, he's got like that there big brother caring voice sort of thing, but also
Can you tell us where he is?
See what I mean? He's got that there sound, the Karen sound.
The sacred. He knows Isai's sent.
Let's find him.
I'm with you. Everyone else, focus on scouting for a council.
Understood. Just send a signal if you need backup.
We'll leave some supplies for you. I'll keep an eye on these two.
Moving out.
Now, the question is, what weapon choice are we going for?
Those people. To save Isai.
We're counting on you.
Come with me, okay?
See, either thinking, I'll explain what sort of grounds I'm thinking, because I want to try and build this character to be like a big background story for him, and you know, like a big fucking what's it called?
We should prepare a bit, just in case.
Like a big background, a big who he is, and you know, so when I'm out using him in the streams and adventuring, you know, people know then it's Yurikko that's taking part. Okay, so great sword, slow, hits like a truck, and has the ability to stagger enemies quite well and break parts. Fits quite well to like a lead character, like a soldier as well that's been through it. So it does, if you kind of think in that way. So you have different combos that you can use. So you go to that, into that, into that, into that again. Then he has the whole gimmick of the greatsword is it's a bit slow movement and moving about and all, but it hits hard and it breaks and stuns quite well. Plus, you do have a block with it, which is pretty cool. So it is a contender that would fit quite well. The other weapon I was thinking of,
Oh, that's right.
so I'll choose what I think. So greatsword, as I was explaining there, it's usually main character energy weapon, you know, slow but hits like a truck, and you know, can stagger people, can stagger enemies very well, and it looks badass doing it. Longsword, I don't really think it fits Yurikko too well. Like a katana based ninja style stuff, don't think it fits in too well. Dual blades, don't think I like them for him either. They're fast, they're pretty good, but I just don't think they fit the character of Yurikko. Sword and shield's a contender, you know, where he's into the middle of it with the sword and just slashing at everybody and staying at the forefront. Hammer, I don't think I like for him either. It's decent weapon, it's pretty good, hits hard, breaks parts and all that stuff, but I don't really like it for Yurikko. Hunting horn, definitely not for him. For a different character, maybe, but not Yurikko. The lance, I think, suits him quite well as well. You know, like standing at the forefront of everything and taking the damage and dishing it out back with the lance. Don't really think the gun lance is cool, but I don't think Yurikko wants to go for like the fancy stuff. He likes the ability to hit hard and probably defend at the same time and keep people safe. Switch axe is pretty cool. It's one I'm using on my other character, so I don't want to use it. Even though it's an awesome weapon, it's one, you know, but I don't want to use it because I'm using that on my other character. Charge blade, I have no fucking clue how to use it, so I don't. I've practiced with it and I still have no fucking clue. It's one of the most one of the more complicated weapons, I believe, is Charge Blade. It's awesome, but it's complicated as hell. So is Insect Glaive. It's all about high flying and getting on the back and jumping up on them and attacking them and sending out your bugs to attack. Light bowgun, pretty straightforward weapon. Stay at a distance, fire different types of ammo, and just hit hard from a distance. Heavy bowgun is similar to the light bowgun, but you move a bit slower, hit a lot harder, and you have a bit more like damage output. And the bow, just classic bow, is fantastic weapon in the game, but I think for my character, the style that I want to give him the background of, the weapons that I think fit him best, because he served in the hunting expedition for all these years. He's finally made it to the lead hunter in this for this expedition. He's served a long time. He's protected a lot. As you've seen, he's very heroic, but very like, he's takes no bull crap, but he's very heroic. You know. So the ones that I'm thinking, that I'm highly thinking of, is Greatsword, Sword and Shield, or Lance. I think these three fit him the best. And based on the character's background that we're going to go for, I think these are the three that I want to choose between. I will have, when you get later on, you get to choose the second weapon to have, just so you can switch between when you need to. We'll always put a ranged weapon, so it'll probably be the bow or light bow gun. Probably the light bow gun, probably just to have that range from a distance. So I will show you the different combos. I'll show you the greatsword stuff. Sword and shield's pretty cool. It's fast and it hits hard. Well, it doesn't hit as hard as what the other ones did, but it does. It's pretty. It's all about getting in there and kind of getting up and coming down on them and doing quite a bit of damage to that there. You're standing at the forefront and you're blasting at them. So that's what the sword and shield's like. You can still move pretty fast. The other one I said was the lance, which yet again, this time you have your shield, which can protect almost anything. You have the counter thrust when people hit you, you hit back. So you do with a blast. You have obviously your counter, your normal combo. Then you have, after the successful counter. Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm just kind of seeing what I think works best for Yurikko. Because, like I said, we're going for a whole background of him being, served for years in the Hunter's expeditions. Finally, now got the chance to to lead a hunting expedition. He likes to be able to protect people, as you've seen in the intro. He also likes to, hit the ones pretty well. So I was kind of thinking just what sort of style are we going to go for. So like I was explaining about the way that a lot of the weapons don't fit him. The only ones I think do fit him are the three I said, which was great sword, sword and shield, and the lance. That's the three choices that we're going for. We can change it any time. It's just, you know, I would rather kind of pick one now and use it, if that makes sense. They can get used to using it, and if that makes sense. Lance gives you a lot of defense and a lot of protection up front for people. Basically, it turns you into a bit of a tank. Sword and Shield's a mix. Great Sword is more not tank, he's more, you know, like, I'm going to break your parts, I'm going to take you down. Some, I'm going to charge this up and I'm going to blast you with it as hard as I fucking can. So when you get in the power struggles and all the GAD, the Lance is pretty cool for it. But you have to agree that the Sword and Shield, getting right out into the thick of it, you can't really say it isn't a good fit for somebody who's been in it for years. So I like the Lance idea, but I'm stuck now. I've took that out. I'm going to go for either Sword and Shield or Great Sword. So like I said, Great Sword is cool because it's all about, you know, hitting hard, charging up and hitting, or you go for the quicker fast combo. The only one problem I have with the Great Sword, you are left open quite a lot with the attacks. You know, if you miss your attack or are in the process of charging it. But it looks awesome when you're hitting them, and it looks amazing when you're breaking them. Thank you for doing shoutouts, I appreciate it. So I don't know. I've had a bit of practice with the, you know what? I think we'll just go with the Great Sword. I've had practice with Sword and Shield and Monster Hunter World. Have you ever played any of the Monster Hunters yourself there, Random? So, yeah, I think we're going to go for the Great Sword. I think it kind of fits him quite well. It looks awesome on his back, the way he looks and all. Don't really care for the outfit too much. That'll have to get changed once I get armor. But other than that, I think it suits him quite well, you know. So it does. But yeah, like I said, I've been playing a lot of World and Rise. Rise is alright, wouldn't say it's the greatest. It's okay, they tried a lot of different stuff in it. Works to a certain degree, but it's not really. I'll still try and beat it like over time, but for now, it's just because this game you can get so into it. So I thank you for the hydrate, I appreciate it. So I'm thinking, right, give me your opinion here. So, to my opinion, which do you think looks best on him? Like, you get all different versions of the Great Swords, obviously this is your standard one. So this is what he looks like with the Great Sword on his back. Does it suit him? In your opinion? That walk and all... Or would it be more fitting for him to come up the walking like this? Did I get the camera turned around again? So I'm thinking. See, I still am kind of. I've never really used Greatsword much. Sword and Shield I've used quite a bit in World, but not in. I haven't used Greatsword much at all. So I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll just go for. I think we're going to go for Greatsword. Don't want to do that. So you can do this here, and then they'll come out with the best option what they think. So land a powerful blow. That would give you the hunting horn.
Offense is your first priority.
Great sword. Yeah, sure. I'm going to go for the great sword. It's going to take a wee bit of learning, but I think it fits him very well. You know, even just standing there, even with it out like that, he still fucking looks very suited. And then when it's on his back, you got there. You know, this shows you it is somebody who has been through it, doesn't do anything, doesn't believe in doing stuff fancy. He's all about, you know, protecting the ones and getting the job done. So he is. So his idea is to get them beat as quick as they can, and that's how you protect people. Yeah, that works. So we're going to take the secret. So after all that, we're going to go now to get. See, I prefer to have the manual movement on than the auto move. It's just I like having the more control over my movement. Right, so we're going for find this Yasai. So this should be our first fight here. There it is. Capra, I believe he's called. Chatacabra. So that's going to be our first fight. So you can see yourself in the cutscenes and all, he's all about, you know, get in there and protect them. Even the voice, you know, matches him very well. If somebody with a great sword spoke to me like that, you'd be going. You'd run. Oh, so it's just going to take a wee bit of practice to get into the swing of using this weapon. But there is some cool stuff that you can do with the weapon, no doubt. Oh, he's got the wind. Dodge it. Oh, I missed it. I forgot how close you have to be with that. You know, it just fits him so well. Whoops. There is a way that you can actually offset his attacks and kind of knock him back. Fully charge it, he's down. So once you get them down, this is where the weapon starts to shine. Because you start getting charges up. Look at that, like I forgot how cool this weapon is. You have to agree that's badass. It looks actually very cool with him. Oops. That's one thing I have to get used to doing is that their onset attacks it has. Honestly, you can do one or two ways. You can just kind of tank through everything and just heal up, which kind of can work, but I don't think it'll work too well in... You have to agree it looks badass for the attacks you're doing. Let's chase it. Collect these parts. Get a bit of heal. Oh yeah, we need to do this as well. I see, that's the thing I was trying to do there. Is do the... You hold that there when they're about to attack you. And when it's fully charged, it blasts it off and it knocks them down. And then you're able to attack them. It takes a wee bit of time to get into the swing of how to do it. Because obviously it takes practice. Just wait till the weapon gets sharpened. And then... I was actually trying to go for the mount, but whatever. So he's now very aggressive, as you can see, which makes him that bit harder now. Is that hitting? Yes, it is. Yes, I know. I don't need to. I'm fine. So this is where you can actually, if you're playing online, you can get other players to join you, or you can get NPCs. If you're playing offline, you get NPCs to join you. It's going to take me a bit of practice to get used to this weapon, but I still think I'm right in saying that it's probably what fits Yurikko the best. So it is. In all fairness. Ah, come on. So you kind of have to select, when you're trying to do an offset, it's all about getting the timing right.
The monster's exhausted.
So oh no, this is like one of the easiest fights in the game. So it's not a weapon that I am used to. If I was using sword and shield or the switch axe, it wouldn't be an issue. It'd be destroyed in a matter of seconds. It's just this weapon is a weapon that I'm just not used to. But I just still think it fitted Yurikko very well. So it did. I think out of all the weapons it kind of suited him the best. So it did. Where do you think you're going? Don't think so. Yurikko's had enough of your bullshit. You're not getting away that easy. Yurikko takes no shit. He's wounded on the head. Nearly. One more. No, there we go. Look at this. Boom. Oh hell no, you're not getting away that easy. Get back here. I ain't done with you yet. Oh damn, that's awesome looking. Oh, he's running again. Let's get him. Up. Boom. Just one slash right at the end. So obviously the goal is once you kill anything, you always want to kind of skin them and take the materials. Oh, don't get me wrong, like, the greatsword is amazing. If you learn how to use it properly, it's awesome. If you can learn how to do the offsets and everything else, but honestly, I think it's still the better choice for Yurikko. I still think it looks badass on him, and I still think it fits the character that I'm building so well. You know, served all them times. He doesn't do anything fancy. You know, he's all about, you know, believing in the simplistic stuff and what served him in the past. He doesn't go for any of the fancy stuff. If that makes sense. He uses his sword, he slashes them, he stabs the hell out of them, and I just think it fits him perfectly. So it does, in all fairness. So did I.
It's safe now.
And the voice, like, I can't believe how perfect the voice fits for him as well. So I can't. It just fits the character so well.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Oh, you should see some of the monsters we went against in the world. Yo, these guys are awful.
Nona, where is she?
She's safe.
We'll take them to her.
So, one thing I'm going to explain before we're going further in this. this is going to be a playthrough, but it's also going to involve a lot of exploring, a lot of just running about, killing things, exploring places, and just kind of just taking our time and enjoying the world and enjoying the game. I'm not going to, for anybody to see this after, which would be more than likely what happens. Random knows you know yourself what I'm like when it comes to these sort of games. We're not going to rush through it and just go from boss to boss to boss to fight to story mission to story mission to story mission. We are going to explore everything the game offers. I aims to take this character, I aims to take Yurikko, and I aims to make him, I want to get to the point with Yurikko where we're actually doing big quests and all that there, and grouping up with random groups and joining up with people and helping people out, and just fall into the whole role of Yurikko. I don't want, that's what I'm saying, you know what I'm like, the reason why I'm explaining it now is you already know how it is. A lot of normal people that's followed me knows what it's all about, what I'm like. This is for anybody that sees this afterwards or when I put it over to YouTube. I'm just explaining what the whole idea is. It's this idea of this character. I'm not going to be using this character unless I'm streaming. This character will not be touched. When my stream ends, I will log out of this character and he will not be touched again until the next stream. And the reason for that is I want this character to have his whole big background, to have his whole, he's been in the old world, he's been in the new world, he's now in on the Forbidden Lands. We give him a whole background. He's served in the Hunter's Expedition for years. He's worked with some of the higher ranking stuff. He's took on some of the bigger beasties in the older stuff. And he now has finally became a lead hunter in this expedition. He's finally got that right to do that there. It's took him years. That's why he's got the white beard, the white hair, because he served diligently, and he doesn't do anything like big fancy stuff. He believes in simplicity, and strength is the key. That's why it's great swords all the way for him. Second weapon is going to be the bow, and the reason for that is it's always handy to have a ranged weapon just in case you come across a monster that you can get at manual, in close with melee weapons too well. So the whole aim is, yes, we're going to progress through the story as Yurikko, but we're going to turn this into a whole big campaign of Yurikko. The aim is, once we're sort of a bit better, I've got my Ethernet sword and all better, we're going to also join in and help people out when we're going to look for, when we're settled and better sorted with the great sword that we learn how better to do it. We're going to be jumping into people using SOS players. We're going to jump in and help them out. We're going to join in random people's stuff to help them out. We're also going to be sending out our own flares for people to join us and help, and just try to make a big, a Monster Hunter community where people can come and go and just chill and just kind of relax. And I want Yurikko to be the main forefront of that all. The aim is to go and explore what this world has to offer, do the story stuff, but we're not going to just jump straight into the next one. Once we get the ability to go and do some free stuff, we will be going to do the free stuff as well. We'll also be doing a lot of the optional quests. We'll be doing all the event quests when we're strong enough. We'll be doing you know, I want to kind of do like a full complete, just get everything out of the game that we can get with Yurikko. That's what the goal is anyway. The more I see the great sword on him, the more I just think, yeah, that's the perfect pick for him. It just suits him very well. But that's what my goal is, that's what my aim is. So once I finish a stream, I'll be logging off this character and not touching him again until the next stream.
Back to your station.
I didn't properly think it before. Everything just happened so fast. I didn't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I miss my sister and I from our village.
My name is Nona. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm Alma. The others and I are in search. We're from a place far out west.
Alright, can you tell us more about the secret?
Did you train them in your village?
Yes. We raised them for legs and trained them ourselves. Very valuable to us as companions.
They're so intelligent. They really came through for us back there.
I know, right? They're great at sensing and avoiding trouble. And at remembering scents. But they're pretty tricky to handle. So not everyone's cut out for riding them. Take this guy, for example. He won't let just anyone. He's almost too smart for his own good. So when I saw him take to you so easily, I was really impressed. He must have a gift.
Look at Pawnee.
Where's this village you said?
You see the voice, what fits him so well. You know, and like he's skeptical about stuff, but he's also, you know, honest.
Keepers? No, I don't. Sorry.
I see. That's okay. We're actually helping our friend here for this holiday. This keeper. They're called the Keepers.
Keepers, huh? Sorry. I don't remember ever hearing that name before. But our elder, she might know something.
How did you end up in that situation with her?
Honestly, I don't know if I would like Yurikko staring me down like this, asking me stuff and talking to me. So I think he's got that there, like, look off of him that I've seen shit, you know, I've done shit. But I'm not all bad-hearted. I'm still, you know, nice. I'm still helpful. I'll still defend and protect. But trust me, I've seen shit.
My lack of understanding, but to use those tools, I've never seen anything like that before.
Back where we're from, specialists use these tools to protect others from large creatures. With the understanding that they're never to be brandished at other people, of course. Those with special permission
That's the way real world should be.
Specialists. Their mission. That's all I mean. I'm just glad you were there.
That won't do to keep me talking. Let's take a look at those wounds. Why don't we have a look around these?
Oh, I love that voice for pawnee. It reminds me of something. That voice of pawnee sounds like, I don't know, he sounds like some cartoon character. I just can't think of who it is. So I can't. No, it's just the way it sounds. So we progress the quest, but we're going to. Oh no, we have to talk to everyone first. Okay, so let's talk to optional first. Let's go talk to Nada. What are you, Nata? Yeah, Nata. He is in here. Transfer some shit. So we're going to be throwing a lot of the stuff in here out of the way. So you have crafting in this game. You have all different things possible in this game, which is pretty cool. You have your crafting armors. You have crafting weapons, obviously. Upgrading them. You have crafting items. You have all different things available. So you collect materials, craft stuff, and work from that. So that's where you do like the crafting stuff here. Herbal medicines are good to have. And then I'm going to fix, before we go any further, I'm going to fix up the inventory stuff and have a quick look at settings and make sure they're all set properly as well. So we're going to go here, go item pouch. So in this case, we are going to put, I think the herbal medicine's there. We're also going to get nothing else really we need right now. Restock all that second. You can use potions to heal a bit, but I feel they're better if you use the potions just to craft mega potions. They're much better. Right, there's nothing else we need to add. I suppose we could carry some meat with us. Nah, we'll be alright. Right, so rearrange this. We're going to put that there. So I will edit this stuff a bit better once we have the freedom and everything got. Let's talk to Nada. There you are. What kind of things do you like? Oh, Nada, you're killing me. You know, and he's got like talking. He's got that like demanding demeanor. Like he's very, you know, proud of himself. He's very strong, I guess you could say. But also the voice sounds very caring, like out there, and sincere. It works actually very well for him. For the whole sort of character that we're building here.
Let's talk again later.
Okay.
Right, we'll speak to everybody else and then we'll do a bit of checking and stuff. So this is Olivia.
That was quite a show you put on that day. They told me you were God. Family mentioned you halfway out of the line. I'm Olivia.
Years of service will do that to you.
A lot on this expedition.
The pleasure's all mine.
What else have you heard about me?
I'm almost afraid you asked.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone. So, why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Change of something.
Well, you're here now. That's all that matters. I won't pry.
Yeah, a bit of a lone wolf, but the other thing about it is I like to protect people.
How'd you get roped into this expedition?
Oh, you don't know. My unit has a reputation for handling special assignments. I can already tell this is going to be quite the ordeal.
I like her armor
Too fast.
a lot.
Sounds like I trust you.
I need to find out what it is because I think it looks awesome.
Objectives. The keepers, they want you raised. I'm for the job. True hunters.
So when we finish doing these talking, I'll explain the whole armor stuff of what the whole thing about it is. And I'll tell you, like you see, I'll let you know what my take on it is. Fair enough.
Have you been to the training area?
No. It's where you just go to practice weapons and
Have a look when you get the chance.
it tells you the combos and all that stuff, like we did at the start.
Extremely well things. Fragile. And only through constant self-learning do we delay its end.
So you set up a training area, huh? Well, why don't we stop by?
Why did what that voice of Pawnee? It just sounds so familiar of a cartoon character. I just cannot put my finger on it. It sounds like a cartoon character. I just can't think of what cartoon it's out of. I guess a bit of an older cartoon, but I just don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just sounds like a cartoon that I've watched. I just cannot think of what voice it is, where it's from. But I like it. You know, you have Pawnee having the higher pitched voice and like the more jokey nature, and then he teamed him up. He matched him up with someone like Yurikko, who's got a wee more serious demeanor, but the caring demeanor as well. You know, they kind of work well together. Let's go talk to you, and then I'll explain about armor. That's why I'm waiting until talk to the blacksmith at the end, so I'll explain when we're in there.
We're still in the process of getting set up. The support team is a little behind schedule, so we can't really provide provisions. Sorry.
And for anybody that sees this here, if you can afford to get wives at the minute, I would advise people, if you can, keep an eye out for Monster Hunter World going on sale. It will give you a good idea of stuff, and it's still actually very active as well. You'll still get people gripping up in it. You'll still get the idea of the Monster Hunter world. Honestly, I have decided that my YouTube and Twitch are going to become more full Monster Hunter oriented stuff. So we're going to be doing Yurikko on here. Then we'll also be doing Yurikko. We'll be creating another Yurikko on Monster Hunter World. Playing along them both together. And that's going to be his past servings linked into this one. You know, that he's been there. We'll make him look a bit younger in that one, and You know, we'll still give them the same name, same weapon style, and all that there. But that's what the idea is. I want to turn this into a big series of the history and life of Yurikko. And when we get the end game stuff, then we'll be doing a lot of different stuff. I just need to get my hands on Iceborne. So this is Gemma, she's the blacksmith.
Hi, Hunter. Looking good out there.
Thanks for looking after Nata and the other kid. Oh, nice throw back there.
What can I say? Come in handy.
So if you ever get your hands on Monster Hunter World Random or this, anytime it goes on sale down the line, I'm more than happy for you to join in on Yurikko's stuff as well. If not, then I'm happy if you ever decide you want to play DVD. I'm happy enough to play DVD. It's just not something I'm going to be streaming or anything. I just play it for fun. That's not a problem. But I want to become more oriented to Monster Hunter stuff because I think it's going to be a lot more stuff to do in the Monster Hunter series.
My point is, seeing you jump off the boat brought back all kinds of memories.
And I think it's also very exciting to watch as well, obviously taking on the big monsters, teaming up with random hunters and, you know, all that stuff as well, and taking them on.
To walk the land, sea, and sky. It made me the adventuring junkie I am today.
Is the Smithy coming along?
Everything's set up and ready to go. What do you think?
I will explain what this way the armor stuff is all about.
Especially since we might be on the move soon. But don't you worry. I can still make anything you need to succeed out in the field. If you got materials, I can make you something. If you don't have enough, I got you covered.
Caracabra hide and shell. Okay, so we're going to go in here to armor, and I'm going to explain the whole thing about the armor now. So obviously armor comes in two pieces. The styles that comes in the green one, which is this one here, is the male version. That one there is the female version, as you can see the difference. But some of the but it's still some of the female stuff looks pretty good on the male. You know, you see the difference in them. So they've now made it, you know, more gender friendly. So they have, compared to what they were. So I'm just kind of giving you an idea of these all. But the Chupacabra stuff looks pretty badass on them, to be honest with you. So, but I do like the girls' trousers more than the men's trousers. Like, look at the difference in the two. Like, let's just put on the men's one a second. So you can see the difference in the men's trousers. They're alright, they're nothing special. But the females one looks just so much cooler. So it does. So you can mix and match the pieces. They're not, some of them are very obviously like that there. Well, not really a difference in them. It's the skirt part that makes the difference in them two. So you can see, like, that's a very female-oriented style. So it is. But some of the gear, it's just like simple stuff, just looks so much better. Like that there with the jacket wrapped around them and all looks so much better than the camo style they got. Oh, the jacket's actually the waistband. Oh, it's not even the waistband for that, it's the waistband for that. You know, it's like the waistband, you can see like there's slight differences in them, but I do like the way that is. So, you know, but I don't like the female top form, as you can see. That's like very female oriented. But you can mix and match the male and female stuff quite well. Before I went out there, I'll go into a bit more explanation about stuff here. Okay, so if you look over here to where it says equipment info, it'll tell you your defense, the slots, which are important right now, fire resistance, all the element resistance. Then you'll look down here where you see equipment skills. You have all armor and weapons have equipment skills. The more of the same skill you equip, the stronger it is. But you can look absolutely horrible. Like your character could look like a piece of shit and have the best skills. Or you can just do what I do and I go on fashion. My character will look awesome all times. I don't give a damn of his skills. So, you know what I mean? Will it make things a bit harder at times? Probably, but do I give a shit? Hell no, because it's good he look good to it. So it is. If that makes sense. So for now, I don't want to create any of the rest of this stuff yet. The Chupacabra stuff is pretty cool. But I think I'm going to look into one of these ones that we already have. And then, obviously, if you have the weapons, you have your weapons as well, which you can upgrade and increase. They get stronger, higher durability, more damage. They all have their own skills as well. You see where that one has focus. This one here has none. The second one off it has speed sharpening, so it speeds up your weapon sharpening skill. That one has, so the only problem is that has less durability, less sharpness than what the weapon we're using at the minute is. So you can just jump over in here. What we're using at the minute is the Hope Blade. Don't get me wrong, the Bone Blade's awesome looking, but the less sharpness can kind of screw skills. If you want to kind of go into focus more on skills, you can. But trust me, some of the weapons have, some of the armor have like some of the better skills. Look like absolute trash. So they do. And if anybody knows from my past of playing RPGs or the likes of Souls games or anything, I don't go for stats. I don't go for skills. I go for how they fucking look. So you can see here we have the female version of the Hope Mask, which is the cat, which you can see more of the character. The male goggles, female goggles. Male chainmail helm, female chainmail helm. See, I kind of want them to be wearing like armor more than simplistic looking things. But honestly, clothing gear looks awesome, so I'll probably just stick with that. See, I like them, which I think I'll keep on for now. So that's your female one. Not really much of a difference, just a bit less things sticking out. Looks a bit more tidier and shorter. But I will always go for... See, I like the sleeveless look on that one more than the long sleeve on that. See, I like the sleeveless style. I will always go for fashion styles, and I kind of like that. The chainmail top for now, I think looks awesome with the goggles. So you will see me spending a lot of time in the likes of armor stuff and all. But anybody knows me from my past will know that I like my character wearing fashion more than I would prefer skills. He'll get skills regardless. When he equips different things, every armor, every piece weapon has skills. Not all of them would be great, but I don't care. I just don't care. I like them looking good. No, not that. There, see, I like the way... You see the difference there in the female ones there? And the male ones? See the way the male ones has like the things up on the shoulder armbands? I don't really like that at all. But the female one has like a bit more of a sleeker look to the arms gloves, which I think looks much better. Hope coil, so you can put it on like where you would have that still. See, I still kind of like having that there cape. It looks like he was wearing the chainmail under his jacket and he's just wrapped the jacket around him. Not too keen on that. I don't like the big lantern. Don't really like all the accessory stuff there on that. Don't like that. That's pretty simplistic and I kind of like it for it. So do I. But I still think I like having that on for now. Legs, so you can see the difference here in the females and the male leggings, obviously. Some of them aren't like that, some of them are long and all. Don't really like the leather leggings for the male. I think we're probably going to go chainmail. No. I think we're just going to stick to the Hope ones for now. I don't really like any of them other ones. Or let's go have a look, maybe make... No, we don't have enough pieces to make the Chaddock. You know, let's go hunt some Chadacabra. I think we're going to make him... Like, look at him already. He's ready coming on and looking like he's fucking badass. I think, you know, more I think about it, that actually leather looks pretty good. It just didn't really look that good when it was looking in there. Like, you had to agree. Come on, look at that. He's already... You know, he might not have the best skills, but my god, he really looks like he's ready for action. So you'll see where me, I'll always go for fashion over skills. So I will always go for fashion over skills. I will always make my character look the best I can with what's available. Even if I don't like, the skills are no good, I'm not really that bothered about it. I'll manage without the skills. You know, it's not that big a deal. But I make my character look good. We need to... That's right, I've got a meeting to go to. Right, so we should... So what we want to search for after we finish this area, well, finish this part, is we want to go and hunt some more Chadacabra. No, that's not a problem, man. Like, I'd be getting off soon anyway because I have to let the dogs out. But yeah, I wanted to give people a rough idea of what was going on, give the idea of everything. He's already starting to look the part. And he's already looking, you know, pretty sick as well. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it, my friend. Always appreciate it. Anybody coming in and hanging out. But yeah, that's what the whole goal is. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, no, it's this way here. Communication. But yeah, basically, I appreciate you dropping in. You've hung out with me this length of time, so take care, my friend, and I'll catch you again. Yeah, I will be dropping off the stream now. been 2 hours, but I just wanted to give a whole idea of what was going on, what was happening down the line, what the goal is. I should be back tomorrow. I will be transferring all this stuff over to YouTube. I will be downloading the video and editing the stream. I bet cutting out a couple of things, but yeah, this stream we will continue on next stream with a bit more storyline, and then we'll start doing some free stuff as well. But yeah, for now, Yurikko signing off, and I'll catch you all next time. So, well, obviously my name's not Yurikko, but excel and failure. Just remember, always excel at anything you do. Just never worry about the failure. That's my job. I excel at being failure. So take care. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.